Welcome everybody to this highly anticipated matchup in the knifing battle tournament. This is Gunhearted versus Freestyleknives. Freestyleknives and Gunhearted both rushing up the right side of Express. Freestyle throwing out his smoke, a couple tomahawks from behind him getting thrown past him from Gunhearted, but he falls. Freestyleknives gets the first death. Gunhearted gets a nice combat axe there. Searching in the hallways near the catwalk for his next kill. Gunhearted getting taken down by the Remington. Freestyleknives at center map right now, running through the train. He gets a nice ballistic knife there, but then he gets KSG'd from behind, and then Gunhearted gets knifed in the catwalk. Both of these men running off of the spawn here. Gunhearted right behind Freestyleknives. Freestyle throwing his smoke again. And then Gunhearted gets taken out from a ballistic knife from the other team. It seems that there's a knifer on the other team, and they are getting some ballistic knives right now. Gunhearted with a knife, getting that revenge kill, but then he gets stuck with a grenade, a Semtex grenade. Freestyle with a nice ballistic and another nice knife, and turns it into a triple. He's up by 4 now. And if you remember from the last match, we have now color coordinated our score. We have the kill death ratio up top, but then below is the actual score after you take into account the negative KD if someone goes negative. So it is color coordinated. Red means they're in the negative, green means they're positive, and white means they're even. Gunhearted running through the train, gets a combat axe in the train to tie up the game. Freestyleknives falls though to the knifer from the enemy team. Gunhearted following an enemy, throwing a couple combat axes, does not get the enemy. Freestyleknives with a nice knife in the catwalk. Gunhearted still chasing the enemy, but the enemy gets taken out by a bouncing Betty. Now this matchup could have been Gunhearted versus Ice Knife. There was a time where Freestyleknives had to drop out of the competition, and the spot went to Ice Knife, who did the honorable thing, was a very honorable man. He turned over the spot back to Freestyle when he learned that Freestyle could compete again. Due to some life circumstances, Freestyle had to back down, but we are glad that the original matchup, Freestyleknives versus Gunhearted, is underway today. So thank you, Ice Knife, for this matchup here tonight. Freestyleknives tossing out his smoke, but he gets taken down by the sniper just sitting in the middle map. Freestyleknives does have host. Gunhearted won the host advantage, or won the coin toss and gave the host advantage to Freestyleknives for this first round. And Gunhearted just took the lead there. Freestyleknives just got killed by the executioner, and then Gunhearted also got killed. These guys are both in the negative, but it is a very close matchup right now. Freestyleknives getting a nice combat axe in the catwalk. Gunhearted gets a nice knife in the stairwell and in the combat axe, but he gets stuck, and then Dolphin dives into the enemy and kills the enemy. He does not get counted for that kill since it was a suicide on the enemy part, but a very stylish move indeed. Gunhearted up by 5 right now, but he gets taken down from behind.
Hostile UAV above.
And they are both rushing off the spawn. And Gunhearted gets a combat axe through the smoke of Freestyleknives, but then gets taken down there. Gunhearted in the lead by 7 now. Freestyleknives has died a few times in a row now. Freestyleknives with a nice knife in the stairwell. And takes out the sentry gun. What a team player. Freestyleknives jumping up into the middle map. Gunhearted gets a knife, but then gets taken out by the executioner. Gunhearted still in the lead. Trucking through a guardian. He gets through. Freestyleknives up on the train. Gets a quick combat axe there. Can he get the ballistic knife to... Oh, he gets shot from behind. He's within 4 now. Gunhearted searching for his next enemy to take down. Climbs up into the middle control room.
Losing this fight.
But then gets taken out by a bouncing Betty. And a quad bouncing Betty takes out other members of the map. Freestyleknives with 2 knives and gets stuck with a Semtex. Someone is good with that Semtex in this game. But it is all tied up right now. Gunhearted, though, takes the lead with that knife. And Gunhearted is using the tack knife. He is the first knifer in this tournament to use the tack knife. Quick combat axe there by Freestyle. He's only behind by 2. But then he gets taken down by a bouncing Betty.
Be advised, hostile UAV.
Gunhearted stalking his prey. Turns around. Lets his prey go. Oh, but then he gets facing off again. It is the dying minutes of this round here. Freestyleknives needs to get 2 kills if he wants to tie it up. He gets 1 kill. Can he get the next one? He falls down, and that is the last kill of the round. He could not tie the game up, and Gunhearted takes the first round, 13-10. Gunhearted with host control had to settle for Turbine, a map that was undesirable for him. If you know how host control works, you get 3 chances to pick a lobby. If you don't like the first 2 lobbies and you back out, you have to choose the 3rd one. And Gunhearted exhausted 2 lobbies, so Turbine came up and he had to pick it. With a nice ballistic knife, we have Freestyle getting on top. Gunhearted with another kill there. Gunhearted stalking the enemy from above. Gets a quick combat axe after his first knife missed. He is up 2-1 early on in this matchup. A quick class change. Gunhearted is now using the ballistic knives and not the tack knife. Probably since that previous matchup is really hard to face those enemies. Gunhearted with a nice combat axe through the smoke. So he probably wanted to change it up, get those skewers. Since he is so good with them, I don't know why he would put them away and not use his skewers when he is such a good knifer behind those skewers. Now, Freestyleknives with a combat axe through the smoke. These guys getting blind axes through their smoke. Gunhearted is not a native knifer. He is a quick scoper, but he dabbles in the knifing arena. And as you can see, he gets those nice long combat axes, gets another quick knife there, puts him up by 2. A skewer puts him up by 3. Finds another enemy out here, another couple of enemies, gets another quick skewer, and look at that. Gets his counter UAV, going on a streak there, up by 5. And you wonder why he wasn't using the skewers in the first round. It probably might not have been as close as it was. Gunhearted getting a quick skewer again, and another one there. And Freestyleknives just getting out of the negative. Or sorry, just getting out of being even, but then falls back to even there. It is 10-4 for Gunhearted. Gunhearted traversing this middle area. This building at the back here in the middle. He knows what he is doing there. He knows the enemy is frequenting this building. A little class differentiation between these two. Gunhearted is rocking Tactical Mask, which the enemy team is using a lot of shock charges here. And Gunhearted doesn't have to worry about them. He just runs right through them. Unfortunately, Freestyle is negative again, and Gunhearted frequenting this highly trafficked area by the enemy team. He has a significant lead right now. Tossing out some long combat axes. We know he can get them, that's why he's trying them out. But he gets taken down. Freestyleknives has to put something together here, looking to get something going. Throws out his smoke, finds an enemy through them. Gets a nice ballistic knife there. Puts him even again. Gunhearted with a nice knife from behind. Up by 10. Freestyleknives with another knife there. Now both of these men live in the same time zone, but living in New York is Freestyleknives, and living in Montreal is Gunhearted. So different countries, but same time zone. Gunhearted again running through this building here. knowing that the enemy is posting up here often. Misses his first knife in a combat axe, gets the third knife there. Finds an enemy at the turret, at the minigun there, gets a nice kill. A skewer from behind. Freestyleknives. On a little bit of a streak here, Freestyleknives. Gets stopped by that shock charge, again where Tactical Mask could come in handy, and Gunhearted steals those 2 kills. A couple of quick combat axes. And any ground that Freestyleknives is making up is being taken away by Gunhearted really quickly, but Freestyle still on his streak here, puts up a UAV. Running through this building where Gunhearted has been getting many kills. Gets a counter UAV, gets another kill there. He is on a 6 streak right now, Freestyleknives. But he is still down by a significant amount, by 9 kills. Gets another kill. Will he use his counter UAV though? Something you have to consider when you're in the knifing battle tournament is your kill streaks will help out the other opponent that is on your team. So you got to use them strategically when you can. Gunhearted running through the middle turbine that is falling down the middle of the map. And corrects his aim there and gets his second ballistic knife. Freestyle with another knife there. Still building up his streak is Freestyleknives. Although Gunhearted is setting a really crazy pace. He is at 25 kills. 25 kills, which it's really hard to look at that and see Freestyleknives coming back. Freestyle gets another knife from behind, a quick knife, and sees another enemy. Still stalking him, gets another quick knife. He's behind by 10 here. And another quick knife. Freestyle turning it on. Gets his orbital VSAT. Gunhearted with a combat axe from behind. Still keeping Freestyleknives at bay. And gets another knife. Gunhearted with lightweight is choosing to be quick in those close quarters deking situations. Freestyleknives running straight at an enemy. Gets the knife on a nice juke up the middle turbine there. Gunhearted deking around that object and gets his kill. And no matter what Freestyleknives does here, he cannot seem to gain any ground. And he falls there. He has his orbital VSAT in his back pocket. I wonder if he will use it. Gunhearted dying in that highly trafficked middle area. Freestyleknives jumping over the balcony there. And he is addressing me, the host here. He knows that he can mathematically at this point not overtake Gunhearted, so he throws up his orbital VSAT. We're gonna watch Gunhearted here play out the final moments of this matchup. An honorable thing. Gets a kill and then a quick combat axe. Another quick combat axe. An honorable move by Freestyleknives to throw up the orbital VSAT. Only the second person to get an orbital VSAT in the knifing battle tournament. The first person to do it was Gunhearted. Go figure. And on a crazy streak right now, with 5 kills in a row, Gunhearted looking for the final kill right now. Actually, can he find it? He sees a blip on the UAV. And there it is, with a ballistic knife, gets the final kill and the final kill cam with the final kill bonus. It does not matter. He wins in a significant fashion. And Freestyleknives with a 13 kill streak proves not enough in this game to overtake Gunhearted, who posted up a record amount of kills in the knifing tournament with 36. And if you probably look into it, that's probably a record 36 kills in a team deathmatch knife only on Turbine. Wow. Gunhearted moves on in the knifing tournament.